action all weekend. We can talk about that one, but look at this. We're starting off strong
Oh, yeah.
here in game number 2 because we're having an interesting character pick coming through. You know, we were talking about some let him cook moments potentially coming through here. You said it wasn't going to happen because it's only game number 2, but G-Work says, nah, let's get the show on the road. We'll start off here with the Bonkadella. That's going to be a fun one. Of course, Frailty is going to be the standard pick here for him. He was the one to show us how bad Adela really could work down in dock a few ERMs ago. He's able to pull it off here again today. You definitely know this is going to be one of the signature picks, and yet another clip moments of G1.
Oh yeah, maybe we get a nice insect play from him like we did a few ERMs ago, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Down in fact. I don't know why that is just burned into my... Oh my god. Well, Dina did get level 2 mastery off that already, so... Doesn't surprise me. That was honestly a huge Sun conjunct there. Imagine if he had full build.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, exactly. Like 30 seconds into the game. I wouldn't be surprised because it is Dina.
You never know.
Right? Like literally every single time we see the Dina in the first maybe minute or 2 in the game, they're already killing somebody over in hospital.
You know, I was just thinking about full build. You know, you talk about being full build at 30 seconds in the game. I was imagining the beginning of next season. How fast do you think people are going to be able to speed run their builds? Especially with the new what are they called? The tactical skills, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what they were called? The you know, some of our favorites, such as you know, Quake looks pretty cool.
As the game goes on, the range as well as the utilization is going to get better and better as the game itself goes on and the further you go into the game. Maybe that in and of itself is going to really create a lot more opportunities because it'll feel a lot more controlled in the early stages of the game, but as you go on further and further in the game, it's going to be rewarding for people, especially for the people who are going to be forced to use it, right? Because there's a lot of characters in this game that really doesn't have the mobility. Like we talk about the Nathapon trying to jump on towards Makisa here too, but yeah, as you saw, as soon as somebody starts running away, it's really difficult to catch that character down as that Nathapon with 0 mobility. Maybe the Quantum Blink in the later stages of the game, if they do opt to run that one, could really be the saving grace for some of these characters.
I think my favorite thing that they showed out of that was the Bianca Ultimate Engage. Oh my goodness. Speaking of the Bianca Ultimate, there it is. Hey, you're not going to get hit up by it, but let's see. The circulation is just going to be used to get out of there right now. I don't think Magnani wants any more of that.
Yeah, not at all. And we've seen how you can kind of turn some of these fights around. Incredible suture opportunities, but it is forced. Very difficult to land some of those in an open area right around where the wolves are going to spawn. So Hemyu's also not going to try too many other chances there either. There's absolutely no point. Hemyu, very efficient player across the board. We've seen that throughout the course of the weekend too. They're going to just let that kill go, not worry about it too much. And you already see people learning as King Chan not going to even try the Tree of Life this time around. They know that the Adina is going to be hanging around there. One circle takes a ton of damage. Wait a second. Oh my god. The checkmate goes down a frame before the F-stop, and one circle again gets taken down before day number 2.
Oh, there's no way.
Hit a little bit of trouble. Good stuff getting away here. Broken Bullets should be available from Noda now. He's just going to back away here, prioritizing that meteorite, but G-Work is healing back up. He's the one with all the accessible crowd control. There are cameras all over the place, but will G-Work go for this is the question.
He is going to go for it, but Nodanal will engage back, it looks like. Bike is up in 20 seconds. I believe G-Work should have that checkmate here relatively soon, it looks like. Yeah, I can barely see. Yep, wait, is that at least? Okay, no, he almost has it. I was like, it's pixels on my screen at this point. But Star Rail now going to be fighting up against Netizen. He remembers what happened last game, but unfortunately, it is not going to be enough yet. Netizen still strong as ever. Dina, meanwhile, is now going to be the one kind of getting briefed a little bit by Gangshan there. Let's see, the Moon is actually going to stun him up and a knockback. Unfortunately, Gangshan not going to be able to catch the Hermit Crab today. Not a different kind of crab from another popular video game for sure.
Well, too bad for you. They're running Star.
Yeah.
So it was a nice try, but sometimes you gotta take a look at the top left of the screen. You know what? I'll give it to you for that one because most of the time they've been running Hermit, and plus they're running my friends anyway. So I'll let you get away with that one. Yes?
Yeah, exactly. You know we're oh wait, I saw Nodanal doing something there. Star Rail. Unfortunate, he is just not able to find these kills today. Oh no. This is not what you want to be seeing. Oh, and there we go. Actually smart to use the parry. But let's see, is he going to be able to go back in? It's just, he is getting perma-kited, honestly. Look at this. He doesn't know whether to leave or not. I can't tell. This is so unfortunate. The circulation does hit, but yeah, I think this is going to be the end. He is going to keep getting chased. And unfortunate. Oh, the pork chop? No. Oh, my God.
Oh,
oh, his ultimate just... Oh, man. It procced the pork chop. That is not what you want to see, Shuvi. But yeah, Star Rail unfortunately gonna fall. There's our second death of the game.
That's actually so brutal for Star Rail too. Played it as well as they could have in that situation, but of course up against the control mage like the Bianca, we've talked about this time and time again. Jackie's not gonna have that fun of a time. Kangtung's gonna get taken down here on the Lennox too. Nien's gonna be the one to pick up the kill credit over there in Hospital Battle Zone. Hemu trying to fight it out up against Magnani again in Forest. We do have the emergency surgery already being used. Are they going to try to use the board to try stunning something here? It's not going to be the case. They don't have access to the double bypass yet. This could be problematic here for Hemu. Does he have access to the suture? He's not even going to bother with that. But the double bypass cooldown a little bit too long. Curry has found Magnani, a random savior in the middle of nowhere. Curry's just trying to knock down Magnani as much as possible. Does he get the kill credit here? The wolf goes through the auto attack. Is going to be enough through the coffin, and Magnani trying to pick up a kill over on the side of that player will end up falling as the ABC gaming comes through. Unfortunately for them, Hemu stays alive, but the Bianca Magnani falls. G-Work also falls here too.
People going down left and right here, unfortunately. Surprising to see G-Work go down like that, but oh man, Netizen looks like he kind of wants to engage on a Lucette. At least so, meanwhile, gonna just be able to get over the wall and away from JCP easily as ever. Wow, though, that was close.
Yeah, Lucette's been really confident on this Fiora, especially after the group stages too. We saw them playing very aggressively. They're going to be continuing that here, and I like to see that. Nice stuff coming out from our Rapier Fiora, although they missed out on the opportunity to get the kill, of course. Just the fact that we're seeing them play aggressive, especially with the low cooldown on the flash, very much something that I do like seeing here. But here, I don't think so. Don't try this, because that is a very thin corridor up against the Carla. That never really works out in anyone's favor for the most part. So Lucida's just gonna kind of give up the ground. They are gonna be looking for an angle on this tree of life, of course, just looking at where they are. Magnus is doing the exact same thing here, as zero transitions on their side. They do need to look for something, as they need to get themselves started to pick up on the pace here. Lucid is going to be here to contest them. We do have Nien hanging around the corner too. They should have seen the pings as the Barbara hyperlooped in, so maybe they're going to call a little moment of truce, or will they to begin with?
Yeah, no, I think Makisa is out for blood right now for sure. Yeah, Lucette gonna try and go in maybe here soon. This is just, this noise is like etched into my brain now. That's all I can hear. Oh my goodness. There's the damage, Red Sprite. Doing a few hundred damage, not too bad so far, but Lucette just, oh, that is not what you want to see. But I believe, yeah, Lucette's just going to be able to dash on out. There's the ultimate. Oh! Yeesh, man, that is unfortunate. Barbara just going to be nuking Lucette down, unfortunately. It looks like the other mutated bear is going to go down to Makisa. Man, that is so unfortunate.
Yeah, patience is a virtue on that one. Nien just kind of stood right in that little fork right around the pond bridge, and they just sat there waiting for somebody to get a couple of damage down. Makisa's gonna get taken down here too, so patience really is a virtue. Nien picking up 2 kills, and on top of it, they're going to be able to pick up a Tree of Life as well. Our second Adela falling here. It's going to be JCP. I think JCP was actually part of both of the Adela kills. So 1 and a 2 punch there from the Grandmaster, trying to knock down a different Grandmaster in that situation as well. So great stuff there from JCP, of course. Didn't pick up the kill credit onto G-Work. Managed to pick up the one on towards Eliso. So good things coming out here from our Fiora players. And again, both of them really playing aggressive. I do like this.
Yeah, I am liking it myself, but I will say I'm very impressed with Neon right now. Just, oh my god, I love watching good Barbs play, and just watching him play has been so fun. Let's see, I believe he saw Alto there for a split second, but not going to be able to do anything about it. And of course, no battle zone for him, as he did win one of the previous ones, but we do have Forest and Pond as our battle zones right now, it's looking like. And I'm curious to see, there's a lot of people in Forest, oh my god.
Yeah, everybody just kind of hanging around that area. It is very open, so when it comes down to trying to poke people down or corral them into a corner, not exactly going to be the easiest depending on where you are fighting, but we do have Noda now sitting at the little warehouse down towards the south side of Forest. That is a very good spot for the Magnus to fight. Also, trying to get the Omega, but they're getting corralled into a corner by Bubble right now. This is going to be a heavy investment here from Alto. Does end up picking up the Forest core, but they got nowhere else to go. They're trying to brute force as much as they can, trying to get on out of here. They're actually going to jump back in. Patrick not available there. Bubba in a lot of trouble, and Bubba is actually the one that gets forced in towards the research center. So Alto with a beautiful play there to save their time as well as the objective. Bubba's the one that loses everything.
Wow, also great plays there, honestly. That was just disgusting to see from him. Wow, and now, holy lord, by the time we last saw it, it looks like Forest is thinned out a little bit. Now it's just JCP and Haymu. I'm curious to see how are these teammates gonna go at it. Bobo almost dying the Neon there. Oh my god, Bobo is gonna have no timer here soon. I believe less than 10 seconds. Now JCP is gonna get engaged upon the emergency surgery, misses, and JCP. Man, it's gotta feel good killing your teammate like that, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but for Hemu, it's definitely gotta suck. We haven't really seen any of those really sick sutures coming out from him here yet today. Of course, the angle was a little bit awkward. Even with the invisibility from the dagger, you can't really set up well if the Fiora is not looking towards or has their back towards any of the walls. Just wasn't able to find anything in that scenario. Still, it is okay for Hemu. Right, staying alive is what really matters. That was a battle zone. It's the same case for Noda now too. Unfortunately, did fall to JCP. So picking up again 2 kills here on the side. Even if it is a battle zone, that is a lot of mastery. So these Fiora players, man, they're already starting to start off in a really solid spot. Kington, Frailty has been popped, but the combo really outlasts the entire duration of the Frailty here. A lot of damage in return over towards Curry. I believe JCP also left this area too, so these 2 players shouldn't be in any danger, but a good trade there from King Chun, knowing that he isn't going to be able to get away, tries to turn it instead. You know,
sitting there watching those 2 fight, I think one of the most underrated things about this game is just the vibe that it gives off. You know, I know a little bit of attraction, but like just hearing, I don't know, all the seagulls and everything when you're sitting at the hotel, it really adds to the ambiance, you know what I mean? We're sitting here thinking about it, but wow, as I'm talking about ambiance, Dina just gets destroyed. My goodness. Also, is JCP gonna have enough time to get out of here?
That's the question. He did have the battle zone of Forest. That's the reason why he's risking it right now. But he's running straight towards where Alto is at the moment. No flash. Alto doesn't know about this. Does have a camera set down. Does JCP know about any of this happening? Walk straight in towards King-chan at the moment. Grappling with it is going to land, and it seems like a problem for the Fiora right now. Does Alto want to join in on the fray at the moment? The Shackling Anchor is going to deal enough damage that the Blue Viper will finish him off. But all the items go over towards Alto here. It is going to be the blood sample picked up. The Persona online and available too if he wants to go for that. Already has the motorcycle helmet and the biker helmet available on top of it. But that is huge for Alto, being able to pick up those items, even if the kill credit went over onto King-chan. That's definitely worth for the Carla.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I respect the play, but I just think in a match like this, you cannot be doing something like that. Gong-chan just barely gets out. My God. But as I was saying, as much as I respect what JCP did, I just think in a lobby like this, it ain't happening. You know what I mean? Somebody was... I literally would have just thought to myself, somebody is going to be waiting at every single entrance here, and I feel like I'm just going to get screwed if I use my ultimate. Oh, but no. Having a little bit of a problem there, but just going to get right on out of there. Unfortunately, going to have to tank a lot of red timer here as well to be able to get back in.
And this is gonna really suck. Look at his items right now too. He's not in any good spot at the moment. He has to run all the way into factory and try to hyperloop on out of here.
Does he have time?
I think he should have enough time.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he hesitated. He's definitely dead.
hesitated.
Yeah, no, I mean, 3 seconds is what you need in order to get on out of here. He knows that's -10 going on the side of Nodanal. He hesitated. He tried to go back in towards Chapel, but look at the timer, sir. That's why he hesitated. He thought he was going to be able to get back into a safe zone, but no, Chapel was going to close too, and he has to either walk all the way across Chapel into Forest or all the way across in towards that hyperloop. There's no time for Magnus to do that without the ultimate, and that's why he ended up falling. So unfortunate for him, but -10 going over towards Noda now.
That is so unfortunate to see. Oh man, especially in a game too. That is just rough for poor Noda. He definitely has not been having the games that he wanted so far. A lot of these matchups he's been trying to deal with, especially, it looked like he almost had killed G-Work at the beginning of the game, but just, if you use that bike, unfortunately, it's just, everybody has so much more movement in this lobby. If you look at almost every single character, they're going to be able to get out of just so much of what he's able to do. This lobby is just not meant for Magnus.
Really isn't, and even if he managed to get away from there, the amount of timer that he lost would have really not let him do anything that he wants to do towards the later stages of the game, because we've seen what he wants to do, right, sir? He needs a lot of that timer to make sure that he can just kind of buy time, wait for those opportunities at the last zone. But if he loses it like that before we start going in towards the day 4 phase, before we start going in towards the night 4 phase, yeah, he's going to be struggling a lot. So already off the get-go, genuinely ruining the chances for the Magnus to really do a lot. And yeah, the Mithril picked up there. They already have the whip already ready to go. Can they do anything with this though is the question.
Oh, he's making a beautiful
Elegant
garment.
Dress? Yeah, no,
elegant dress. I keep getting those two names mixed up with each other.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, they sound so similar. I don't know. In my brain, like, it's beautiful garment and elegant dress. It's like, I feel like they're just so interchangeable. Yeah, they're both blue. Oh my god, it just gets my brain. I don't know. Make one of them like red or something. Well, there's Blazing Dress then. Yeah, I know. And now Gongchan's trying to fight it out against Netizen, but wow, even with the ultimate from Gongchan, it just does not matter because Netizen's able to attack him from a mile away.
Suppression is a good skill. And it always feels like Netizen has Suppression 2 available when he actually needs it, right? Because a lot of times when Netizen is fighting somebody, especially that's ranged, they make distance, but he catches up and he has that Suppression 2 available that gives him the additional attack range, and it's so interesting to see because he always has it. Just now it was the same case too. After the Blue Viper, Kangtan makes distance but then gets tagged up by a Suppression 2. He can't even exchange there either. Kangtan, another Blue Viper, double hit here again, but Netizen just does not care right now. They have access to the Helitag stab. Magnetis and Helix was also fully stacked up here too. The Hazard Shield is available.
Oh,
They're gonna go straight in, but look at this. Hemu gets the kill pick up here. Is he gonna be able to knock down Netizen as well? Yes, he does. A beautiful suture into the wall, and he gets a double kill for the price of absolutely nothing.
Third party, baby. ABC. Oh man, that was a great play by Hamu there to be able to just destroy both of them. But now Neon is chasing right behind him. There's the ultimate. Lot of damage going on to Hamu, but is it going to be enough is my question. Neon, Suture does miss. Turret back up as well as the laser, but it's going to hit the bat. And also, man, you know what I was actually thinking of during the fight with Netizen? I remember back in the day when you had that little, like, Estelle arc. I just remember you complaining so hard. Why does she have her Q2 for so long?
That is true.
You remember that?
She had it for such a long time, but now she doesn't. But still, oh my god, okay, Expulsion Shot was cancelled out here. Does Yen have the damage? He does
what?
Not.
Why did he
teleported onto the turret instead of using the laser?
Why would...
I mean, you gotta dodge the Expulsion Shot, that's fair, but then where's the damage afterward? You're fighting up against an auto attack that's gonna continue to auto you down if you don't burst her in one go. You need the laser to do that this late into the game.
Yeah, that is just not happening, unfortunately, and that is so sad. But only 4 people left here. Kathy's ranged, right? Surely she's part of the alliance.
Kathy's a control mage.
But For our final four, it is going to be Curry, Pobo, Hamu, and Alto. We can see two of our returning players from last game. Let's see, is Pobo going to be able to pick up a second game for himself? Hamu's looking quite strong, I'm not going to lie. But this is not the matchup that you want to see.
Not at all. I mean, Hamu needs to do something, right? One of his EMP drones, two of his EMP drones now invested, but the temporal refraction in Alto is definitely ruining a lot of chances here for Hamu. Curry is in a little bit of a similar spot here too. They both need to make a lot of time. Hamu's down to 15 seconds. Even if he gets a kill, unless he can secure himself a temp zone, I don't think it really matters right now. He does have invisibility here. Does he want to try going for this? He's kind of forced to in this situation. Suture's gonna miss. Everything is gonna miss. The emergency surgery is good.
He gets it.
Kill credit. Curry chases this down though. He should be able to get the kill pickup here, but a good kill pickup from Hamu will at least net him a 5-kill game here for game number 2. I will say that is a success and a half.
Oh boy. Emma versus Nadine. This can go very bad or very good, and I don't even know who I'm talking about there. But
wow.
Oh, Curry's actually taking a little bit of timer, which is not too good. Only 9 seconds. Actually, they do get that extra 10 seconds, so 19 seconds, but looks like Curry's just going to instantly try and get these autos up. Put some traps down. 3 seconds on that Wolf Assault.
Ooh.
Let's see. Oh my god, but can Pobo do it, Shuvi? I think if there's somebody that can do it, it's going to be Pobo. Let's see. Wolf Assault still ready for Nadine. Bullseye. Wound up. Doesn't land, but that's okay. Squirrel Trap still going out. This is going to be a little hard, I think, for Pobo, but like I said, if there's somebody that can do it, I think it's going to be him. And there's the Wolf Assault. Let's see, able to get over the wall effectively. Dove's going out. Another Squirrel Trap set up. And this is a war of attrition right now. The Bullseye does land, and the Morph isn't enough. Curry is going to be the one to actually take down Pobo here in game 2.